Hello everyone, let's get back into making YouTube videos. So for today's message, I want to use Visions in a Liminal Space Tarot created by Barbara Wintner and Kaylee Christensen. This is probably my favorite tarot deck, and shout out to my best friend for getting it to me. And I'm going to be using the Nature Nurture Oracle deck as well that I just got about a week ago. So let's not talk about my horrible shuffling skills. It's really about doing what you feel called to do. And I can't shuffle in a very good way, so this is what I get. So sometimes I will read jumper cards. Sometimes that's my aim to get one to jump out. Or sometimes I just stop when I feel called to and pick one. So what are we gonna get today? So I'm gonna read these. We got Tag Your It and You May Never Know. So intuitively, without looking at the guidebook, I feel like this one is saying you may never know what's behind the door if you just keep it locked up, if you just stay stagnant, if you just lock yourself away and throw away the key, you'll never know what's on the other side. I get a feel for very self-limiting behaviors being noted here. And this one, I feel like is saying, this is your time to shine. This is your time for everybody to recognize you and praise you and see you for what you are, but you're also on this spotlight, this pedestal. Or this could be where you're at, but you may never know because you're limiting yourself. So I think that it's very important to read intuitively, because trusting your intuition is how you get your message. That's for you. I mean, yes, there's always universal guidebooks or whatnot that would give you an overall generic meaning for that card, but it's really about making it your own. So for You May Never Know, it actually is you may never know the answer, and truth be told, what would be gained at this point if you did? Be patient towards all that is unsolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves. Like locked rooms and like books that are now written in a very foreign tongue. Do not now seek the answers which cannot be given you because you will not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live along some distant day into the answer. So it's just about living in the moment and realizing that you may not know the answer. You may never know all the answers. And what would really be gained if you did? Just live in the present. Which I think is also very important and can kind of coincide with self-limiting as well. And for Tag Your It, the guidebook definition is pretty much what I had said. Boo, all eyes on you, whether wished for or unexpected. Your 15 minutes of fame are upon you. Bring forward what you want, amplified by the power of this collective attention. Fearlessly show yourself. Say your piece of all your heart. Then take a bow, collect your flowers, and get off the stage. There's another act right behind you. Card on the bottom of the deck, which I generally associate with an overall message. Fortune favors the bold, which is really ironic considering my year card is Wheel of Fortune. So be bold in all you do, and you'll be rewarded. So now I got the oracle cards. Look how cute this little deck is. It's so tiny. So I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon, obviously, with making videos. And I was trying to do them every day, but I'm not going to limit myself like that or put those kind of restraints on me, because I know with everything I'm doing, everything I have going on in my life, it's very hard sometimes to commit to that. So I'm just going to do them when I feel called to, and whether that be every month, every year, every day. I also want to start making some cool glitch art videos again. So I'll also probably have those on my channel. But so I got this card the other day, the Ancestor. I just got Travel. So Ancestor, the past, working with our spirit guides and our ancestors, and then we have the horse, which represents travel. So all about honoring your ancestors, listening with your heart to the messages that they are trying to give you, digging deeper to get to the heart of what this connection is about. And it can also indicate an important teacher on your journey, a wise and knowledgeable guide with much to teach you. But for me, I really do feel it's more so about ancestors and those spirit guides and who are present in my life all the time and always with me, and connecting with them and listening to their messages. So the horse is all about a trip, a journey, sexual energy, and personal power. So the sexual energy is really not ironic, but coincides with the fact that I just did a video of me doing some yoga poses, an inverted bridge, where I have the block underneath my spine, and I like to do a lot of legs in the air movements and Happy Buddha, and it just feels so freeing and really taps into my High Priestess power, and I don't know, just awakens me. So that's interesting. But so the horse can indicate a trip or some kind of travel to a place closer in a distance. If you've been thinking about changing scenery, this card is a yes. If you cannot take a physical trip, try taking a different route in your daily routine or switching up your schedule. Life can provide us with all sorts of insights when we get out of our comfort zone. Personal power can be assessed when the horse shows up. Do not be afraid to embrace your strengths. If you're questioning how to show up for a relationship, then know that this card can indicate sexual chemistry and companionship. Just make sure you honor your own personal energy. Which is also interesting because the other day I drew the Divine Feminine card, and I really feel like I'm starting to tap back into my divine femininity. So like I said, I'm going to make these when I feel called to. And yeah, so anybody who's watching, thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. Hopefully I can build a following this year and stay committed in some sort of way. But yeah, I'm gonna go meditate now. Bye everyone.